Greetings. So I'm gonna do a show casting reading, and this show casting reading and tarot reading for Mother's Day. So you could be a mother, you could be a stepmother, you could be asking about a Passover loved one, a grandmother, your own mother, someone who was a mother, could be a friend, an aunt, whatever. You yourself could be a stepmother, grandmother, okay, or a mother, or you've lost children. So I'm going to go ahead and tap in first with the shells, okay? I found some new babies at the beach, and I'm surrounded by seashells right now. Like, literally, I've never seen so many seashells in my life. Okay, Spirit, I hope you guys can hear me. Ancestors, divine beings who lovingly guide us, or the mamas, the grandmothers that came before us, our great-great-grands. Since we're at the ocean, our ocean divine mothers as well. Okay, it's the shells that we got, okay? So two came up like this. Some of you guys, you're waiting for communication where maybe you're the one being guided to communicate and you're waiting for someone else. Or if you're the one feeling like you should communicate, you most likely are the person that should not. Someone else should reach out to you, okay? Some of you guys are open to communication with your spiritual team, and some of you guys are not, okay? You're closed off. You're not listening to some of you. You're overly protective. You're probably afraid of spirits. Some of you guys, not everybody, okay? Um, this unicorn right here, you guys are intuitive. A lot of you guys are. You guys have a lot of like these cone-like shapes. Yeah, some of you guys are afraid to communicate with your Passover loved ones, or you just like, you don't believe in spirits. You don't believe in spirits, or you're afraid to communicate with spirits. And for some of you, you're not afraid. Like, this energy, I feel like is wanting you to tap into your dreams and your aspirations and your goals, and not be afraid to tap into that childlike imagination at this time. Some of you guys, you're feeling blocked and you're feeling stagnant. You're feeling stuck and stagnant, solely because some of you guys have lost that inner childlike spark. And I keep hearing a lot of children around me laughing and talking really loud. You guys have lost that childlike inspiration, that playfulness, your creativity, or creating the life of abundance that you seek. There's a stagnation in that. Some of you, your ancestors want to help you, but you gotta be open. I think these are called turkey shells, turkey leg shells, some shit like that. And you have a scallop shell. These were flat face down, okay? You have three that were, to me, I would say these are like upright. These are not, these are more like yes and maybe energies. These were face down. All of them were like this is a no. So it's like a 50-50 split. Some of you guys have questions specifically around maybe communication, community, family, friends. Okay, let's put that to the side. You do what you will with that message. If it resonates, good. If not, probably not. All right, I feel like Tupac. All eyes on me right now. Okay, they're like, "What is this bitch doing?" I'm enjoying the beach. I'm reading, doing what I do, doing me, being me. Okay, doing me and being me. All right, Spirit, Divine Mother Energy. What do you have for the collective? What is our message? What is the message for the collective? Happy Mother's Day, by the way, to the mothers. You have Persephone and Tiamat with the Hanged Man and Liberation. I believe Liberation is the Judgment card. I have to be careful with these cards because they will try to fly away. I don't want to reshuffle. Let me just take what I got. You have Corruption, which I believe is the Devil card. Kamufushi with Four of Fire, which is the Four of Wands. One more. Sheila Najig, the Fool. Yeah, some of you guys need to tap into your power. At the bottom of the deck, you have 𝗛𝗡𝗆 with Siren of the Earth. Sirens are knights in this deck, so it's the Knight of Pentacles in this deck. It's at the bottom of the deck. Top of the deck was 𝗛𝗲𝗱𝗆𝗆, Siren of Fire, Knight of Wands, and that is a beautiful Egyptian goddess. Her story, I like her story. It's dope. Her energy's dope. I like it. So let's get into your cards, y'all. Let's get into the cards now. You're not stuck. You feel stuck. You're not. You're in a transition right now. It's like shadow energy and moving into the future. You see like the dead energy behind her, 1 foot into the the lower energies, and then 1 foot moving into the new, what's sprouting. You're in the middle of that energy right now. And you're being called to just go with the flow and surrender. Surrender to the emotions. Surrender to what you feel. Your spiritual team is like, stop allowing people and or yourself to speak negatively and pour into yourself. I feel like you guys, you might have to heal some mother wounds, because some of you, I feel like you adore your mother, or you love your mother, you respect the fact that this person is your mother, but there could be some wounds there, wounds in regards to like them speaking things negatively towards you or speaking limitations over you as a child. It's like, you see how she's, it's like this corruption, and it's because they themselves didn't feel good enough. Some of you guys could have grew up, some, not everybody, but this is just for those that did grow up with this, but you might have had like acne, or you struggled with acne or something like that, and maybe like a mother figure or someone that you looked up to, like a feminine energy, picked on you when you were going through maybe puberty, something about maybe like your body shape or your, you're healing from that. You're healing from that energy. And then you have the Four of Wands. Like, some of you guys, your ancestors appreciate, some of you guys have altars set up. Some of you guys may resonate with the Chinese culture. I'm getting like they appreciate the altars that you set up, or the energy that you pour into them, or the energy that you pour into your family. You celebrate your ancestors when you pour into the loved ones that you have presently in your life, the things that you have done for them, the prayers, the healing, the trying to spread positivity, trying to bring people together. Your ancestors appreciate this, okay? One of your ancestors, if you have a womb, if you have a yoni, your spiritual team is encouraging you to be more gentle with your yoni, and that could mean multiple things for different people, but there's something about gentleness and love being poured into your yoni. And some of you guys could be healing a lot. You're healing because there could be a lot of trauma in the womb that's generational. I'm not sure what that means, but it could differ. Some of you may want to work with fertility goddesses, especially if you are trying to bear children, or fertility could even help you when it comes to creativity. So something with working with fertility goddesses as well. Let's see what else. Pomegranates. Some of you guys might want to eat more pomegranates, drink pomegranate juice, meditate with pomegranates, have some pomegranates on your altar spaces, maybe take a bath with natural pomegranate juices or something. There's something with that as well. Working with yoni shaped fruits and vegetables, something about that is sacred. Or maybe while you're working with these fertility goddesses, if you feel led to do that, on their altar spaces, they may call for you to get items that are shaped like yonis. So like orchids, pomegranates, sometimes oranges, or some type of citrus kind of have a shape. Peaches could be shaped like a woman's butt, like, I don't know, I'm just getting like sexy fruit. That sounds kind of freaky, but just roll with it if it resonates. Yeah, because I feel like they want you to clear your mind. Some of you guys might not feel like yourself right now emotionally. You feel kind of like out of whack. Spirit is saying, like, release the emotions, like, by letting them flow and just surrender. Yeah. You guys are in the middle of a transition out of a kind of a heavy phase in your life, maybe. I want to use the Latin Love Oracle. I just felt guided to, so I'm going to. Okay. Divine Spirit, Divine Mother Energy, I thank you for your divine presence, your love, your light. Okay. Empathy. So yeah, some of you guys, you're healing mother wounds right now, and like having empathy for, you know, your mother did the best that they could. There's something, or any woman in your life that has hurt you. This is the opportunity to just heal within the divine feminine energy. If you are a male, there could be some healing that you need, and it starts with your mother. That is the root of it, or the love that you have for your mother. It can be expressed in how you experience feminine energy, and it might be hard for some people to do that, but I feel like you're called to it. Like you got to do the work. You can't escape the work. I be telling people, like, you can't skip doors. Like, there's spiritual doors that you have to go through. Let's look at 𝗛𝗲𝗃𝗃. I just want to get a little more context into her energy. Oh, gotta go this way. Is she the last? Oh no, here she is. I'm like, why would the Fool be the last card? Okay, anyway. So she's a British spirit of warning and invitation. It says, dare to come back to where you began. So you got to go back to the core. The core is the womb that you came from. Okay. And your healing starts there. Okay. And maybe even further back, generations upon generations. If you're going to set intentions of healing, I would say to recall or ask spirit to help you cleanse the root of and I feel like that's deep. That's a lot. But you got this. You can do it. It's this cleansing in that. So when she appears, it says, enter into a new opportunity with trust, but not blindness. Open everything, including your eyes. Don't only see what you already know. Allow knowledge to arise in unexpected ways, like an underground streaming welling up from forgotten places, like flowers that burst with the sudden scent of memory, like remnants of clothing from who you were before you crossed the threshold. Here, do not analyze these offerings, but taste them. Release expectation and judgment of others, for this world owes you nothing, but that everything is already given. Return to innocence to get on with life as it is. Strike a foolish pose and smile at yourself. Rub yourself for luck. Live fresh in this moment, whether you must cry or laugh or fart. Release shame. Release the judgments from others that you have turned and heaped upon yourself. Let go of the labels. Everyone is flawed and strange, and so what? Be unique, be yourself, be new now. I love that. Yeah, I love that. I like this a lot. Okay, so Persephone is another major. Corruption is another major. Okay, so corruption, I'm pretty sure, is the devil. I'm 100% sure of it. It is. Aztec goddess of filth and purification. Disease is cruel, but not irredeemable. So basic realities include unpleasant tasks and distasteful choices. Avoidance of these complicates them further. Choices of convenience catch up with you when you stop running. Be careful, be mindful. Lest you open yourself to accidents and sickness, deal with the nitty-gritty of life, whether of everyday or more esoteric kind. Deal with your dirt and your pain, your compulsions, your delusions. Give into temptation or work to cleanse it from your life. But acknowledge what drives you, what hurts you, what twists you, what binds you. A shadow covers the situation. The participants have hidden agendas. Get clarity on details, motives, and accountability. Be sure you understand your own motives as well. Pettiness accumulates. Do not let it fester. Old wounds ache. Do not let them dominate the present. Absolutely. That one part hit. It says, deal with your dirt, your pain, your compulsions, and your delusions. Okay? It says, deal with it. Okay? Gotta deal with it. Persephone is the judgment card. Which is liberation in this deck. The Greek goddess of resurrection. The past is not forgotten, yet life begins anew. So this situation is charged with a meaning and potential. You have the opportunity to break a negative cycle, to break through to another level of awareness, and opportunity to exercise that awareness for a great good. Two worlds exist for you, the spiritual and the mundane, the real worlds and the other worlds, that lands of the living and the dead. You're walking them both, so give each their due of thought, respect, and care. Two halves are less divisive the larger you become. Pain and shock are not the end of the story and not the definition of your life. Healing and power are. You have to go far. You have the resources to get there. Follow a calling, follow the dream. It is time to find your path from here for fulfillment or to fulfillment. Okay. Um yeah, I feel like that pretty much sums it up. And I hope to God that y'all can hear because it's so windy out here. But I appreciate y'all as always. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll talk soon. Happy Mother's Day to my fellow mothers out there, grandmothers, aunties, stepmothers, um, anyone that is missing a mother or grandmother, an auntie, a sister, anyone that, is close to your heart. So we just give reverence to the divine feminine and just divine mother energies here and no longer here. Amen. And I'll shade of that. Until the next reading. Peace.